Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you love the Yankees but you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, especially fun to be kept up to date with the latest New York Yankees news or just for plain old New York Yankees discussion. So yesterday, we talked about Jason Dominguez, the potential of him coming back this year and playing at the major league level isn't very great because of you have Verdugo playing in there. The Yankees won't trade him. You have Aaron Judge in there, Juan Soto, Giancarlo Stanton DHing. You're not going to put Dominguez as your fourth outfielder, so that's Grisham's spot. There's really no clear path for Jason Dominguez to play at the major league level for the Yankees when he comes back. However, a lot of you were saying the Yankees should release DFA Giancarlo Stanton. Now, Giancarlo, I don't foresee the Yankees getting rid of him. And I'm going to explain why. Should they? I mean, is he playing up to his contract? No. But we have to accept the fact that no one's going to trade for him. He makes too much money. So, Giancarlo this season is hitting .226, 6 home runs, 18 RBI with a .717 OPS. In his last 12 games, he has 1 home run. He's hitting .217. He has a 613 OPS. Not very good. He's been struggling. Now, that would be as far as a performance and talent. Listen, the big knock on the Yankees when having Rizzo in the lineup, having Stanton in the lineup, and Aaron Judge, that they're not very athletic. They're not very nimble. They're kind of stiff. And listen, I get that. I get that. Would I love to add Dominguez to take Giancarlo's place? Would I like that? I mean, listen, if Giancarlo's struggling at that time, sure. Yeah, I would be up for that. I just don't think the Yankees are going to do that because of how much money Giancarlo is making. It just comes down. It comes down to dollars. It comes down to cents. And with the amount of money that Giancarlo is making, I don't foresee Dominguez taking his spot. So, a lot of you've come to the solution, hey, let's release him. Let's DFA him. That's a problem. That would be a problem, and I'm going to explain. Giancarlo this season is owed a total of $32 million in 2024. Next year, $32 million once again in 2025. In 2026, he's owed $29 million. In 2027, he's owed $25. So $54 total million he's owed in his final 2 years of his contract. The reason why that's so important is because the Miami Marlins, feel horrible for their fan base, by the way. The Miami Marlins, they're paying out of that $54 million, they're paying $20. So the Yankees in Giancarlo's final 2 years of his contract, the Marlins are paying 20 of the 54. So the Yankees only have to pay $34 million, not that 54. If the New York Yankees were to release Giancarlo Stanton, they would be on the hook for the full $54 million in Giancarlo's last 2 years of that contract. Miami would not be on the hook to pay the $20 million of the 54 anymore. They just wouldn't. It nullifies that. So if the Yankees were to cut Giancarlo Stanton, they would actually have to pay him even more money. Even more than if he was on the team. And we all know, listen, we have one of, if not the highest payroll in Major League Baseball right now. But we all know that Hal Steinbrenner uses that and says, hey, listen, we already have so much money tied up into this team. I don't really want to invest more because we have so much money tied up. So do you want the Yankees to be on the hook for $20 more million? $20 more million, and Hal Steinbrenner used that as an excuse to not go and improve the team further. That's the things we have to think about. So if the Yankees were to move on, or listen, come up with a scenario of, hey, trade him. Well, can we get a team who's going to take on that $20 million that Miami is taking on in his final 2 years? Possibly. But Giancarlo's very slow. Not very athletic anymore. He doesn't move very well. Hits the snot out of the baseball when he connects with one. Man, and he lost a lot of weight. Bravo to him. Is he the Yankees' best option? No, he's not. He could definitely go on a tear. He's capable of doing that. But as far as the money goes, the Yankees are not going to part ways with him because of that. Unfortunately, that's the reason why he's still on the team. If it wasn't for the money, he would have been cut in the offseason. I think Brian Cashman's attitude would lead you to believe that that would have been the case. If the Yankees could have maybe even traded Giancarlo Stanton, they would have. Most likely there wasn't any interest because of him getting hurt all the time and him being paid so much money. So I would love Dominguez on this team. I just don't think that the Yankees moving on from Giancarlo Stanton, that huge move of releasing Giancarlo Stanton, I don't think that's in the cards. And we, as Yankee fans, have to understand that. Now, if Giancarlo has a 650 OPS by the time Dominguez comes back, maybe it's a different story. Maybe it's a different story if he's hitting 180 by the time Dominguez comes back, and if Dominguez is performing well and during his rehab stint, and then you leave him in AAA for a little bit and he's performing well, well, then you might have to think, hey, we could use that production. We could use that young blood up here. So, listen, even if you want to keep Dominguez down there, there's another outfielder who's performing very well. And that's Everson Pereira. He's performing so damn well down there in Scranton. I believe he has 8 or 9 home runs right now. Almost a 900 OPS. The kid's hitting. So even if you want to keep Dominguez down there, and if Giancarlo is slumping, that's another kid that you could bring up and see if he could cut the mustard or not, if given another opportunity. They could see that. I could see the Yankees going that way. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. So, could the Yankees make this huge move in parting ways with Giancarlo Stanton? I personally don't think so. I don't think it's feasible. But you guys let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.